Hello and welcome, my all-for-ones and one-for-ones. How you doing today? You guys in your onesies today, chilling on Halloween on this nice, cold, chilly Halloween? Possibly the chilliest Halloween in all of existence here, man. I don't know. Feels pretty freaking cold to me, that's for sure. We have the third hidden achievement in the game. What better day than Halloween to show you guys how to do this? If you're watching after Halloween, well, screw you, man. Screw you. I just don't like you anymore, alright? This is a Halloween frickin' video here, guys. Talking about Halloween stuff, man. So, this is a hidden achievement in the game. The goal of the hidden achievement is to have only one tower on the screen at a time. That includes all other towers, including the Monkey Village and support towers and all that other junk. Only one tower on the screen at a time here. So, today, I'm going to show you guys how to do this in a very easy, fashionable way. Alright, there's other ways to do it, obviously. There's actually basically infinite ways to do it. But the easiest way is with the military towers. Because, let's just explain it really quick. There's three main balloons in the game that are kind of problematic for us. Lead balloon popping power, camo balloon popping power, and purple balloon popping power. There are very, very few towers that can do all of that. Alright? One of the only ones is actually the heli pilot here. A 3-2-0 heli pilot can pop all those types of balloons, but the only problem with the 3-2 is he actually cannot pop grouped balloons very well. So we have to switch to another tower that could pop grouped balloons eventually. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to build a quick 3-2 heli pilot. Eventually we're going to have to sell him for another tower here. We're going to eventually get a Operation Dart Storm. We're going to eventually have to sell him back for another 4-2 heli. 4-2 this time around, once we can finally afford him. And then eventually we're going to sell him back over for another delicious Sky Shredder over here, dude. So that's the plan of action. If you guys just needed to know what it was and what it's done, well, I guess you can just leave the video now, right? I gave you guys all the info. That's kind of sad. But if you want to enjoy the funness of this video with me, well, welcome. Let's have some fun, guys. So, we've got the cam detection over here. We're going to eventually get the Razor Rotors going, and we're just going to chill all the way until around 38, man. Woo! That's a spicy level right there, Chris. Why 38? Well, you'll see in a second here. But there's a problem with a lot of towers in this game that just don't have all 2 or 3 of those types of balloon popping power. And you don't realize how many different types of balloons come out when you're trying to do this. Like, lead balloons, purple balloons, and camera balloons are actually pretty common. When you actually have to, factor in all 3 of those coming out either simultaneously or kind of interchanged with each other every few rounds or something like that. So it gets pretty wild. When you actually go down and you just go down the line here of towers that can actually pop a lot of different types of balloons here all by themselves, you really fall down like a chutes and ladder type of thing here, especially as lower tier towers. 5th tier towers, sure, you got a lot of pop power with those guys. Higher tier or lower tiers though, you got almost nothing, man. Dart monkeys, catapults, crossbows, do an okay job. No lead popping power there, all the way up to Juggernaut. And even if you're going Juggernaut, it's like what kind of cam detection you're going to get out of that guy. What kind of popping power you're going to get out of the guy if you go for the cam detection instead of for the fast shooting? Like nothing. Boomerangs, no cam detection basically at all. Cannons, no cam detection, no cam detection, no cam detection, no cam detection. Oh crap. Alright, so primary monkeys already freaking gone, man. Whoop, just like that. Military monkeys. Now these are the guys that we're going to be using all day today, man. These guys are actually pretty good. You don't realize how powerful military monkeys are until you have to kind of compare them to the other towers over here. Magic monkeys, no purple popping power. Purple, no camo, no camo. No lead popping, well, kind of no lead popping power. It's hard to get it with any normal ninja that you would normally use in any situation. And then same thing over here, man. Spike Factory's actually a pretty good tower, believe it or not. But he's not powerful enough for balloon popping power. Just doesn't get enough of it for the amount of money that we're spending on this guy. So, gotta throw him in the freaking garbage. Engineer, no. No, obviously not. That's leaving us only with the military monkeys to work with over here, alright? Again, the only other one that I might think about using every once in a while is possibly the Arcane Mage. But again, you have no purple popping power with that guy. The Sniper's just not strong enough by himself. He's weak against too many weird balloons. Submarine, surprisingly a good tower. The interesting thing about the sub here is you have to decide between lead popping power and cam detection. Lead popping power for the middle path, cam detection for the top path. You basically run out of stuff to fast. So sub ends up being pretty much garbage. The Buccaneer is also an interesting tower because you have to trade off between balloon popping power and or camo detection. Do you want the grape shot and hot shot with the lead popping power, or do you want to get the cam stick? So again, just ugh. So there's really only 2 freaking towers we can use here. I'm just throwing out the mortar here because he's good, but not really for a solo tower kind of action, you know? You'd have to get all the way up to like a... I don't even know. It just wouldn't work, all right? So you're really left with these 2 guys here, all right? So that's all we're going to be using today in its entirety. 2 delicious towers over here. So watch out, man. Watch out, because after we pop these lead balloons on round 38, we're going to finally trade off into a different tower here, man. Can you believe it, though? The micro challenge really hasn't been very much micro at all. We've just been chilling here. And that's the goal of this video, is if anybody's trying to unlock these hidden achievements, man, make sure you just follow the video really quick, and it's going to be a breeze for you, man. If you don't care about hidden achievements, you're just here for some fun, let's talk about Halloween stuff. So right after I build this tower, though, so we're going to get ready to sell this guy right as soon as we pop these balloons. Bam, bam, bam. We're going to sell this guy, and we're going to get our monkey ace. We're going to put him right here at the very top. We're going to go for a 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you might be tempted, to go for the bottom path over here. You're like, oh, I love sharp things. Oh my god, yes, knives, deliciousness, shurikens. Oh, yes. But you sadly cannot because we need that camo detection. So we're going to go spy plane. All right, and then what you want to do is even more important, in my opinion, is you want to go for the figure infinite. All right. Just thinking about the monkey ace really quick, man. If you guys are... and make sure you do this on round 38, by the way. 39, you cannot beat 39 with a Razor Rotor's Heli on Pursuit. It will not be strong enough, all right? So check this out, though. You may end up losing some lives here. And as far as RNG goes, I think there's like a 2% RNG value to the monkey ace here. He does indeed include some luck, all right? But I think that overall, your luck should benefit you enough. All right, that's all it really needs to be. I played this 5 times already. I beat it every single time with this strategy. So, I mean, obviously, I can't guarantee. See, that was like a hidden pineapple there. That was so weird. It did the number, but it had no pineapple. It was so goofy. Plus, why do pineapples have? What the heck? It's got a very green bottom. Looks like it's. They know how to draw pineapples, man. There's no green bottom on pineapples, is there? Maybe I just don't know what a good pineapple looks. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm freaking out a little bit now. All right. Anyways, we're gonna ride on our monkey ace here for a little bit. Believe it or not, he can pop Moab class balloons. He can pop tons of group balloons. He can even pop reinforced ceramic balloons, which is probably the most impressive thing about this guy in his entirety. Does he do a great job at it? No, but he can do it. That's the key. So I want to talk a little bit about Halloween for me, man. Halloween's a big deal for me. As an adult, I don't love it as much. It's not as fun as it used to be. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys hear that? Nice chair, man. Just squeakity squeak. It's like a giant mouse in my backyard over here. So anyways, this is the only problem with this strategy. I have no lead popping power. I could sell and rebuy. Just not worth it. All right? If you want to do it, go ahead. Be my guest. Just for me, just whatever. It doesn't matter. You might lose. You're going to lose a lot of lives here. Your road spike should still be there, so it's going to save some of the lives. You're going to be down to about 50 lives or so here. This is another round where you may end up losing lives, but it hopefully won't be a bunch. You know, like even if you lose some lives, it won't be a bunch. It should keep you alive. Another 50-something balloons are probably unlikely to sneak through there. Again, I've done it 5 times in a row, so I severely doubt you're going to lose. As long as you have your monkey ace on figure 8 like I do, or figure infinite like I do, should be all right. Same thing with 47. I sometimes lose a couple lives on 47, but I don't generally lose the game. So, I don't know, just like a little bit here, a little bit there, it's okay. Wait till the end of round 48, we're finally going to go for our next tower over here, guys. That's going to be the Heli Pilot again. The 2 main towers that we've decided are very, very good here. So once these balloons are gone, I'm going to switch back over. All right, once we see those reinforced balloons, we're going to sell this guy, and we're going to buy the delicious 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, you might be tempted to say, oh, fast firing, Chris. I love it. I love when I fire real fast over here. You like burning things. I feel like Gwendolyn today. No, you gotta go for that camo detection, man. You just gotta do it. So Halloween's a big deal for me because as a kid, it was by far my favorite holiday. Halloween by itself, you guys especially don't even know what the heck it is. Some people who are from different countries who don't celebrate Halloween, it's a day where you dress up in weird costumes. Any costume you want. That's the cool part about it. And you go to people's Everybody does this in like the entirety of the United States. All right, you go to anybody's store, you ring their doorbell, and they will give you something. Usually, this something is turned into giving them candy. All right. The idea, I don't even know how the heck this started. Like, I should probably do some research, like, on how Halloween started, because it's the weirdest thing ever. If you really just sit down and think about it, like, what the heck is Halloween, man? How did people decide that they just want to randomly go to people's doors and they have to give you something? Like, what? What? Now, I say not always candy, because I've had some people give me, like, apples or, like, I don't know. I had some old lady give me, like 10 pennies or something like that. It was, like, so weird, you know? It's just like, oh, okay, all right, thank you, old lady. I guess I appreciate that. I mean, you gave me something for free, for nothing. I didn't deserve this. But obviously, it's mostly for kids, you know? I feel like once you hit about, like, 13 or so, people say, like, you're not really supposed to go trick-or-treating anymore. Some people do. I know I went trick-or-treating when I think it was, like, 14, maybe 15, and I stopped going after that. And I wish I could have kept going, to be honest. Like, I don't know why that at that age you're not allowed to go trick-or-treating anymore. People are like, you're a little bit old to be trick-or-treating, aren't you, Chris? I guess I am. I'm sorry. But it was so fun for me, because when I was a kid, I didn't get all that much candy, or you know, I didn't get that much sweets in my house. They were kind of like off limits for the most part. So to have one day that I was allowed to, and this was the cool thing about my parents, they would let me eat as much candy as I want. It was my candy. I guess I earned the candy. I felt like I earned the candy. So on Halloween, I would go all out. Now, Halloween in itself only lasts for a couple hours. It's supposed to start, I believe, at like 4 o'clock, 4:30, and it's supposed to go until like 6 o'clock, something like that. It's supposed to go for like 2 hours. Like, that's it. Obviously, it's a very rough rule set there. It's really not enforced or anything like that. I mean, nobody's going to be mad. I don't think most people will be mad at you for trick-or-treating at 7 o'clock. It's just like, it's okay. You know, I know I won't be mad for sure. But I would seriously go and I would get my pillowcase out. I don't know if you guys have done this or not, but you don't bring a crappy plastic Halloween pumpkin or anything like that. I mean, we go pillowcase. I would like, and it would carry it around from house to house, like on your back and stuff like that, because it got pretty heavy. From all the candy, like legit, it's weird to think about, but from all the candy, you'd actually have so much weight that'd be difficult to carry around for an hour or 2 or 3 hours at a time. But I would go all out, and I would get as much candy as I could. I would even I wouldn't really plan it out or anything like that, but you'd go to certain houses, you'd remember who gave you good candy, or who were the good houses that you want to go back to. And as an adult, I realized that I've seen some people come back to my house, and I realized I remember you, like as a kid, I thought, like, oh, they won't remember me. They've seen so many people today. No, they definitely remember you. And they're like, oh, you're back again, huh? I'm like, oh, yeah. All right. But yeah, as a kid, it was a great thing for me. I loved it, man. It was amazing. Life was great. So here we go, round 63. We're taking down these Bloons. No problem here, baby. No problem. Got this covered. Believe it or not, I can't believe an Apache Dart Chip can take down round 63 by itself. Not easily, but he does it anyways, man. Woo! There he is. Now it's just about time to trade off into the wilderness here, guys. So once we pop these mobs for round 64, we're finally going to trade them off. You want to look at the price really quick, all right? You got a Sky Shredder, $38,000 here. I've got $30,000 only, but when I sell this guy, I get $20K. So that's up to $50K already. It's obviously a lot of freaking money there, man. So here we go. One thing about Sky Shredder is you don't want to put him you don't want to put him, you know, don't build him now to try and save the day here. You want to just wait until you pop all the balloons, sell that guy, build a Monkey Ace really quick. Same spot as before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now, though, this is the interesting part, guys. You might be thinking, oh, crap, I need Camby's character still. Got to go for middle path. Karong! Because the Sky Shredder has automatic camo detection. So what I'm going to do is going to pop this guy on... I get him up to 502 here. Realistically, centered path still garbage. So I'm going to stay away from that. Instead... got a Sky Shredder here, Figure Infinite, same thing as before, and this is going to rock us through to round 80 here, man. But, yeah, I'd go house to house. I even remember, like, I still to this day, I remember the house that used to always give out king-size candy bars, you know, every Halloween. And I remember, like, these people are so freaking cool, man. So I think at some point in my life, I would really like to do that, man. If I get enough money to, like, give out, like, at least regular-size candy bars or king-size candy bars, it'd make me feel so good about myself, you know? I would love making those kids' days. I know for sure that I buy more candy than I do already. I buy more candy than I should already, and I usually, when kids come, I don't just give them, like, a piece of candy. I usually give them, like, 3 or 4, or sometimes if I have too much candy at the end of the day, or at the end of the day for Halloween, I'll literally just tell them to take a handful, and the kids are like, really? Like, a handful? And for some people, they'll just grab, like, 2 or 3 pieces. They'll, like, feel bad about grabbing a handful. Some people will grab, like, the full handful, and for some kids, they're, like, so bashful, they just grab a couple, and I'm like, no, take a big handful, you know? They're like, really? I'm like, yeah, go ahead, take as much as you want. They're like, really? Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Like, I feel good about myself, like, giving out candy to those little kids like that, you know? It's like, it really makes their day, you know? So that's because I remember exactly what it used to mean to me to get those big candy bars, or get the nice people who give me a lot of candy. So, I don't know. That's just something that I just wanted to throw out at you guys, because now I am an adult, I guess. I live in a house now, so I got to do housey things like giving out candy on Halloween, you know? It's kind of weird. You do remember, though, that the certain people who weren't home at all or anything like that, you really wanted to, like, you know, I know that the teenagers used to talk amongst themselves about which houses gave out really, really crappy candy, or which people were kind of like jerks to them or something like that. And they would go, and I don't say that you should do this, all right? They would go, and they would either toilet paper or egg their houses. And I don't recommend you do this. I'm not saying that that's something that you should do. But a mild form of justice, maybe. I don't know. Like, egging somebody's house doesn't really matter that much. I don't know. Not if you, like, don't do anything too crazy or break a window or anything like that. I don't know. Though I have heard if you egg somebody's car, it's a possibility for, like, the egg to, like, mess with the paint or something like that. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I've heard. Anyways, check this out, man. Sky Shredder, baby. Look at this guy go, man. Like, it's no chance whatsoever. You're thinking, oh, Sky Shredder can't possibly pop all these balloons. There's literally 0 issues here, man, at all. Love it. This is round 75. One of the tougher levels in the game. And we're dominating that hard. Don't forget, you can't build anything else. So even though you got 26 grand over here, thinking, oh, I want to build something cool, man. Build some farms or something like that. No. No. Stay away from that, man. Stay away from it. But this is going to give us the hidden achievement here, guys. I will show you the hidden achievement unlocked from my previous video that I did, but I'm doing this live, all right? And because I've already done it before, I can't show you unlocking the achievement again. But to know that you've done it, a little blue bar will pop up over here that says, Achievement Unlocked. You did it. All for one and 1 for 1. And then you'll also get the achievement unlocked on the homepage over there as well, which, again, I already clicked on because I suck. But I'll show you guys that in my other video as well. From my other video as well. Of course, if you guys enjoyed my video, make sure you press that like button for me, man. Please, please, please. It means so much to me. Probably doesn't mean much to you, but it means a lot to me. Subscribe if you have not. Hit the little bell button. Say you want all the freaking notifications so you get more awesome videos coming from Chris over here. I was a little upset my last animation video only has like 4,000 views. I worked really, really hard on that, and people didn't seem to like it, or YouTube didn't seem to promote it. I don't know which. But, yeah. It's a little upsetting, but it's okay. I understand. We're moving on in the world, man. We're moving on in the world. Check this out, man. Sky Shredder absolutely dominating these BFBs. Like, this is usually a pretty difficult level overall. We got reinforced BFBs coming in here, man. Don't even make it, like, past the first turn, basically. Well, no, that's the third turn. All right, yes, you're an idiot. Yes, indeed, indeed. But do not underestimate the Sky Shredder. He's actually a pretty good tower these days. I generally enjoy him. He's not unstoppable or anything like that, but he's really good. He loses his edge a little bit late game, but overall he's a good tower. There we go. We get 10 candies for beating this on hard, man. Nice. Let's go home over here, and I will show you guys my achievement unlocked over here, all right? So, if you guys, again, enjoy the video, press that like button for me. I'd really appreciate that. It's so nice to hear that from you guys. And, of course, have a super duper delicious day.